Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother, Sean Ali, here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. I thank everybody for tuning in and giving me some of your valuable time. And as always, I pray that this brief message will be received in the spirit that I'm striving to deliver it in, which is the spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and of course, and always, in the spirit and in the name of God. Brett family, I just want to briefly talk about how easy it is for you to overcome your struggles. That's right, how easy it is for you to overcome your struggles. How? Because the power of you is the power of God. That's right. And all God has to do is say, be, and it becomes. See, so listen to me. Struggle is something that you learn as a concept when you are an unlearned child, because struggle is what you define as something you have no control over. I can't stand up, so I'm struggling. I can't get money, so I'm struggling. I can't understand my schoolwork, so I'm struggling. I don't know what to do, so I'm struggling. Struggle, the concept of struggle is when you have no idea or you lack the knowledge to get through a particular situation. As babies, we don't understand our muscle concepts. We don't understand how to control our muscles. So it is a struggle for a baby to lift their head up. So they will cry. We don't understand language. So it's a struggle for a baby to speak and tell you what they need. So they cry, they struggle. But once you learn, once you get an understanding of life, once you learn your power, that you have the power to pick your head up, once you learn that you have the power to feed yourself, you're not struggling no more. See, because you have something in place of that lack of knowledge. So now when we're looking at your life present condition, in order for you to struggle, in order for you to be going through any type of situation, you have to look at your life and then describe and define your life as a struggle. See, nobody else can look at your life and say, oh, you're struggling over there. Oh, you're going through a trial or a tribulation. No, nobody can look at you and say that. You have to look at your life, and then you have to describe and define your life as a struggle, as a trial, as a tribulation. Well, guess what? You look at your same life and you take that destructive language out. And instead of saying, I'm struggling, you say, I'm working on it. Instead of saying, I'm going through a trial, you say, man, I'm in the progress of being successful. See, it's how you describe your life that defines your life, that puts and sets your power and energy level, because you are God. All God has to do is say be, and it becomes. So if you say, I'm struggling, it becomes a struggle. Listen, family. But if you say, I'm all right, if you say, I'm making it happen, then it becomes that. So when we are looking at how easy, family, how easy it is for you to overcome your struggles, because they are nobody else's struggles but yours. The struggles that the parents go through, that's not on the children. The struggle that the children go through, that's not on the parents. But you can't spend 40, 50 years of your life and still saying, I'm struggling with my life. That means you are spending 40 and 50 years of defining yourself as being in a state of struggle. And because you are God, and because all God has to do is say be, and it becomes. When you say what your life is, it becomes. Yeah. So family, this is just a brief message. And I pray that it is an empowering message, because especially those of us among the Black nation here in the wilderness of North America that have been stripped, robbed, beaten, and left alone with no caretaker, with no physician, with no healing. See, we are stuck in that situation of struggle of being on the bottom. So it's kind of easy for a lot of us to accept and embrace the concept of a constant struggle. But you can only constantly struggle if you say so. See, it's the glass half full versus the glass half empty. If you think that the glass is half empty, then eventually you see the glass as being empty. But if you see the glass as half full, then eventually you see the glass as being full. So if that's how you look at your life, if you say my life is half empty, that means you recognize and accept and embrace the fact that you are ready to die. But if you look at your life and you say my life is half full, that means tomorrow you know that you can have a full glass of life. Woo! That's your power. See, so when we looking at how you and I can successfully overcome our struggles, the first thing is to understand that it is only my struggle. It is only how I see my life, not how you see yours, not how I see yours. And that in how I see it, how the description and the definition that I give to my life creates the life. We are God. The power of you is the power of God. And all God has to do is say be, and it is. So now you practice being God. Go look at yourself and change the definition and the description that you put on your life. So where you saw a struggle yesterday, see completion today. See, when you saw maybe you were going through a trial or a tribulation yesterday, see you being successful, see you passing that trial, see you overcoming that difficulty today, and you set the stage for your life today. See, so when you were unhealthy yesterday, change your life to one of health today. Be the God that you are. Say be, and it becomes. So family, I just thank you all for tuning in, giving me some of your valuable time this morning. I'm just your brother here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. We have concepts, the science of thought, and the art of thinking, a manual for rising above emotion. See, when we don't understand the science of thought, when we don't understand the art of thinking, then our thoughts and our thinking can become uncontrollable. See, they can create a condition in an environment in ourself that is detrimental to our own self. But when we understand the science of thought, and when we can apply the art of thinking, see, this goes into you are God. All you have to do is say be, and it becomes. But we have to learn how to rise above emotions. Struggle is an emotion. To say you are going in the struggle, that's an emotion. It's energy associated with that. When you say I'm going through a test, a trial, a tribulation, that's an emotion. That's you looking at your life and you not understanding how to control your life. So you place an uncontrollable situation on your life. Oh, this is God testing me. You are God. Psalms 82:6. You are God. Genesis 1:26. You created in the image and likeness of God. So when you say, oh, God is testing me, see, that's you rendering yourself powerless, because up until that time, everything you did in your life was caused by you. So now when you get to this situation where you don't understand how to get through it, when you don't understand the cause and effect, now you place it, oh, that's God testing me. Well, what happened to 5 minutes before that? What happened to 20 years before that? When you were living your life, when you were doing what you wanted to do. See? So we have to understand the concept. And this is our book, Science of Thought, The Art of Thinking, a manual for rising above emotions. See? So family, the understanding how easy it is to overcome your struggle, because it's only your struggle. Of the over almost 8 billion people on the planet Earth, 7 billion, over 600 million people on the planet Earth, each person can only have a struggle identified and defined by themselves. So that means each person's solution to their struggle is already inside of them. All you have to do is change your mind. See, stop using the word struggle. Use the word success. How long are you going to struggle? How long are you going to be under a trial? How long are you going to be under tribulation? When will you pass your test? See, if God is talking to you, I can't hear it. Your wife, your spouse, your husband, your children, they can't hear it. It's an internal conversation. How long will you be going through your struggle? When will you see the ease? When will you see your success? Is it when you make up your mind? Is it when you say to yourself, I'm not struggling no more? That's all. Practice makes perfect. So I'm 44 years old. If I've been practicing how to be Sean Ali for 44 years, I should have a grip on my struggle. I should have a grip on my stress. I should have a grip on my trials and tribulations. And I should be able to know how to extract out of me the power I need to overcome, to say to my mountain, move. Listen now, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to your mountain, move, and your mountain moves. So how are you struggling? How are you going through an ordained ordeal when you have the power, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed? You can say to your mountain, move, and your mountain will move. See? So it's all here. Your struggle will be ordained. Your struggle will continue until you say, I have overcome my struggle. Nobody else can do that. See? If God has you under a trial, the only person that can hear that is you. So the only person that can change that is you. It starts right here. It starts with you speaking into existence your reality, because you are God. The power of you is the power of God. And all God has to do is say be, and it is. So speak into existence your solution. Speak into existence your reality. Because as you say it, you become it. As a man thinketh, so is he. Whatever a man can conceive, he can achieve. So these are all the concepts that are available. There are tools available for you to overcome your struggle and be successful. We just have to employ and apply these wonderful, magnificent tools. So family, here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali, we have some tools available. The science of thought and the art of thinking. A manual for rising above emotion. Man. So family, I thank you all for tuning in, giving me some of your valuable time. And I pray that as you go throughout this day, that you find the internal source of your force and of your power. And you find that God that you are. And as you are moving throughout your day, you practice being the God that you are. And you practice saying be and watching it become. Practice makes perfect. So as you practice being God, you will perfect your manifestation of your godhood. Man, see, I wish I was you, family. Man, I wish I was you. So, family, understanding how easy it is for you to overcome your struggle. The power of you is the power of God. All you have to do is say be, and it becomes. If you are struggling and you turn to your brother or your sister or your mother or your father or your husband or your wife or your children, and you turn to them and you say, you know what, I'm struggling today. The God in you has just created struggle. But if you take that same scenario and you turn to them and you say, you know what, I'm powerful today. I'm strong today. The God in you has just created your power. The God in you has just created your strength. Whoa, family. That's how easy it is. Man, we just have to accept our own and be yourself. What is your own self? See? So, family, I thank you all for tuning in, giving me some of your valuable time. And as always, I pray that this brief message is received in the spirit that I'm striving to deliver it in, which is the spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and of course, and always, in the spirit and in the name of God. I just want you to know how powerful you are, family. Not me. I want you to know how powerful you are. The power of you is the power of God. And all God has to do is say be, and it is. So when you are dealing with your struggle, when you are dealing with your test, when you are dealing with your tribulation, understand that if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, that you can say to your mountain, move, and your mountain will move, and your struggle will be over. Ow! See? We can get free, we can get healthy, we can get powerful, we can go get our own. Man. See, the science of thought and the art of thinking, a manual for rising above emotions, man. And this is available now at our website, www.getwellwithsean.org. And we have another very exciting one, www.seanaliwellnessprogram.com. Also, you can find our books available on Amazon or createspace.com. Whichever suits your availability, please. You're not supporting me more than you are supporting yourself, because these tools are for us to empower ourselves. You're not empowering me. I want to help you empower yourself so that you can successfully, listen, you can successfully enjoy your abundant life. I leave you as I came. Assalamu alaikum. Hotel. Black power. Power to the people. Peace, family. Remember, understanding how easy it is for you to overcome your struggle. That the power of you is the power of God. All God has to do is say peace, and it is. And it's so wonderful and so powerful that if you are struggling, that if you are in a test, that if you are in a trial, that if you think you are facing insurmountable odds, that if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, see, if you have the faith of yourself, in yourself, the size of a mustard seed, you can say to your mountain, move, 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 and your mountain will move. And it will be the end of your struggle. It will be the end of your test. It will be the successful completion of your tribulation. But it's all up to you. So family, have a great, prosperous, peaceful day. May you be empowered and imbued with the force and power to make manifest the God that you are. Peace!